gotten from that. And the history lesson, that's how families use. Oh. This is how families used to entertain themselves 50 years ago. That was a clip from the Ed Sullivan Show in 1969. And it's an image that's been running through my head this weekend because it's something I heard on Friday, and I just wanted to share with you all just to kind of plant the seed as well, because it's something I've never thought of in this way before. Let's stop that humming. So I don't know if at different times if you felt that way, not officially. Now, if anybody can do that, by the way, plate spinning, I'd love to see it. But metaphorically, the concept of trying to keep everything going at once and running back and forth, and this one's about to drop and I gotta run over here, and this one's about to drop and I gotta run over here. And a lot of times we use the word balance. You know, you gotta find the right balance. You gotta find out how to balance everything. You gotta find the right balance between your courses and your extracurriculars and work and everything else going on. And sometimes that can seem a little hectic. Well, Friday, as I was doing some traveling, I was listening to some podcasts, and one of the podcasts I was listening to was an interview with some other independent school administrators. And this one was being interviewed, and I can't remember how they got there during this interview, but during the process, she talked about that word balance and how she does not like the word balance. That's the first time I had ever heard an independent school person maybe I've heard it before, but I wasn't listening. It's the first time I ever listened to somebody saying that. She thinks that if we talk to people about trying to find the right balance in your life, it gives the wrong message. The wrong message being that you've got to be like that you've got to be running around doing this, and this, trying to keep everything in there at once, and that's really impossible to do. The word that she uses instead with her students is sequencing. You don't have to learn how to balance everything you're doing, you have to learn how to sequence it. To know at any given time what is most important to you, so that you can put your focus on that one thing. So instead of trying to do 10 things at once, you really are able to commit in the moment in the thing that is most important to you. So maybe at this moment in time, the most important thing to you is an assignment in a certain class. And then later that same day, you can resequence and know that the most important thing for me to do is to focus my attention on what's happening on the court. And later that day, it's the most important thing at this point in time is to focus on my relationship with friends and family. And so while I'm still trying to buy into that concept a little bit, partially because my vocabulary has been so set on the word balance for a number of years, I'm going to slowly keep pondering that and see if I can switch myself over into thinking about a sequence instead of a balance. And I would encourage you to try to think the same way. If it resonates for you, if it works for you, great. If you ponder it and it doesn't, and you prefer thinking about a balance and you'd much be spinning plates, that's perfectly fine. You've got to decide what works well for you. But it's every once in a while I'll hear something that makes me think, and since I haven't quit thinking about it yet, I wanted to share it with you all. With that, we'll kind of roll